Going live. Hi, everybody. It is Jeanette Martin, owner of MyBC Consulting, also stands for the Move Your Bum Chum Consulting. And what we can do in this world is learn people's story. And I have the privilege and the pleasure of meeting and chatting with yet another person I've never met in reality. Though we are in groups together and book clubs together, we always learn something just a little different, a little more, a little deeper when we go in with my W5 story process. So without further ado, Diana Gilbert, who are you?
Hello, everybody. Who am I?
Yeah.
Well, my name's Di. I've been so blessed to be able to, be on this planet now for 44 years, coming up 45 this year. I know, funny how fast that goes. So yeah, so I'm a mom, a wife, a friend. I've been a leader in my organization, the business that I've been in for 14 years. And I've been very, very, very blessed to be able to work with the most dynamic leaders from, all over the world. And I just love sharing my story and just helping other people, find their own personal spark. And so I do find that that's kind of a little bit of what I do.
On your LinkedIn, it says life strategist. That's one of your who's. So I want to unpack that word. Let's unpack with the what phrase is what are some of the things you do as a mom and what are some of the things you do as a life strategist?
Exactly the same thing. That is really good. That's a great question. Look at you with the good questions. It's really no different. Like I absolutely talk to my kids about the kinds of things. My kids are 14 and 17, and the things that we talk about, I've always talked to them about mindset, about being positive, looking at other people, things from another perspective, finding opportunities in the moment, finding ways to help people, and listening heartfeltly. And those are very much the same things that I not only do when I'm connecting with somebody and helping them make decisions or helping them find that inner spark about and help them find the path they're most excited about. And teaching my kids to do that same thing, it's really the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So what led you to want to put that, because it's another what question, what led you to put that behind your name?
Well, I have really, trying to find the right words. I think we all kind of look for and struggle to find sometimes what exactly it is we do, right?
Yeah.
And I have found, even since I was young, people were really drawn to me and would share their stories. And sometimes I would just find, I'd say two or three things that would just spark a light bulb in them and they'd see things from a whole different perspective. And so it's one of these great gifts that I've been given, and I love to share it and to really help people find, because people know their story, but sometimes you're so immersed in your story, you don't quite see the journey. And so I think that's what I do. I help people strategize their journey with the information that they already know. And I just help them lay out that path.
That's it. It's so true. It's much like I put myself, I'm a social media whisperer. To me, if we can use this platform to whisper out what we do and get others to shout out what we do, that's the main thing in life. It's always better when somebody else is talking about you in a positive light. So, so where do you live? First of all, in this incredible blue marble called Earth, and where do you do your business? So let's unpack that. So where is your business?
Well, I actually live in Hope, BC. So I love the outdoors. I have a horse. I like being, all over the place, and I love to travel. We do lots of road trips, the kids and I, and my husband as well. We do a lot of traveling, and except of course not right now, but typically, right? And so we just love having space, like visual space, emotional space. And so we really landed, my family is here as well. So we landed here about coming up 14 years ago now. And it's been a gift to be sort of in the mountains as well. But my business is international. So I support people all around the world. And I do, with the organization that I represent, and have really honed my skills. I started that business when my son had really harsh skin issues, and we found a solution for his skin. And I found that I could take my hidden talent that I didn't realize that I had and really help people find solutions for whether they're looking for a career, whether they're looking for solutions for their self-care plans, or their, whether nutrition, whatever it was, I was able to help them with this company. And my skills I've tweaked it and really I've really immersed myself in growing as much as I can as a person. And I try to share those learnings with as many people as I can and help them find solutions for their path.
So that leads us to a when. So what was the when moment? Like you said, when your son, that's in your business, but 14 years ago, what was the when moment that I know your profession beforehand, that was the time to put corporate America to the side. So what was the defining when moment that you were like, you know what, I can do this. This is what I want to do.
Well, it was a little bit before that because
Oh,
yeah, before I had even found the company I'm representing now. I actually was working in the oil and gas industry corporate. And I came home one day and my little baby girl was 2.5 years old and she was singing a song that somebody else had taught her.
oh.
Yeah, and it wasn't me. And that hit harder, I think, than anything. And there was other things that kind of led up to it. Of course, it was like, the last straw that literally broke the camel's back. And we knew, like, I had a major epiphany there. My husband was on board and we sold the acreage, downsized our lives so I could stay at home, and moved to BC from Alberta, and to be closer to my family and to really simplify things and to really be present in the moments and quit trading time for money. And then our second baby was born. And I found the company that I represent found me, and I knew with every ounce of my being that this was exactly where I needed to be, and I was going to be able to put the priorities that were really heartfelt for our household first, and I could really hone, but at the same time fill that part of myself that wanted to help, that could make a difference. And it was amazing. It's been growing year over year over year, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity and how things have rolled out, for sure.
I say before you can get to your why in life, you have to be present for your whens. Yeah. And right now on social media, what we're all, to me, craving is what when moments are happening in each other's lives. How are we sharing, how we're using social media, how I'm using this platform, Zoom over to Facebook Live, is to show people those when moments so they can see themselves maybe in a tiny spark of your when moment that's going to make their life that much better. So we wrap this all up by Miss Diana, Miss Di to some. What is your why in life?
My why in life is to help other people find their path that they're most excited about. And, for many, that's going to be joining me in my organization. For some, it's going to be something totally different. And I can tell you, I'm just excited for somebody, whatever that path is, if I have a little part of it and if I help them figure out what that is. And I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time, and probably really even before I actually, even longer than 15 years, trying to listening to people and helping them steer them on their journey. But and I'm just so excited to continue to do that. And the fact that I get to have the flexibility to work from home and to travel anywhere I want in the world, and to be able to work from, this device, yet still be very present, and for not only my kids, but for my friends, family, network, and my team. It's like the best. It's absolutely the best. I'm very grateful.
Oh, well, there you go, guys. The Reader's Digest version of a very deep conversation today. I encourage you to connect up with Diana Gilbert. She's very prevalent on LinkedIn, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Well, after this is done, we'll make sure we put her information into the comments. And I'm going to leave this with, what is your horse's name? Oh,
my horse's name is Churro. Yes, he's a Palomino. He's originally the same sort of the genetics that Trigger was. So way back when, so same kind of horse, same color of horse, and I've only had him for about 4 months, and I've had horses my whole life. My old horse passed away here about 1.5 years ago, so he's my new heart horse, and I'm very grateful he found me. So we were having a great time getting to know each other.
So there you go, guys. A little bit of Diana's story with it. If you got a bit of horse sense in you that want, you'll be able to connect up with her. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. And guys, tune in next Monday at 1 o'clock. I can't remember who's on deck next week, but I do know I'm booked up till April 21st with W5 Stories. And if you want your W5 story shared, please reach out to me. The more that I know your story, I can put it into my story and we can build a life together. So enjoy the day, everybody, and bye-bye.